What's poppin', peeps? T-Money up in the house for a mega update. Super stoked to be shooting this video because it's been like a week or so since I shot one, and I've just been like kind of gathering stuff. A lot of it actually came in the mail today. Kink in my neck. So yeah, what I've been waiting for basically came in today. So 3 packages I'm gonna unbox. I'll actually just leave them right there. And then just a mini stack of movies. So yeah, without further ado, I guess we will dig right in. So let's see. We'll start with the FYE crap, because that's normally the stuff that's the least important or the least cool. No, I'm just kidding. But alright, so fucking I'm feeling like I think I showed the Relic in my last update, so that was a good find that I found at FYE. But so I was in FYE yesterday and I came across this film, The Garden, and I'm not familiar with it. It stars Lance Henriksen, and it sounded pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this film. I'm trying to get the glare out, but I can't really. But it says Sam is a young boy with big problems. He has bad dreams. He cuts himself, and he's just been released from a mental hospital. But when he and his recovering alcoholic father are forced to stay on a ranch owned by the mysterious Ben Zachary, played by Lance Henriksen, Sam's nightmares become all too real. On this placid land, the dead walk. Evil is alive, and a terrifying prophecy may unleash the final apocalypse. As the suffering of the innocent takes root, will the taste of temptation lead Sam to the most shocking act of all? And then it says, Claudio Christian and Sean Young co-star in this provocative horror thriller about the battle for the soul of mankind that begins and ends in the garden. So, there we go. That's a nice picture. So yeah, that's that. I don't know much about it. It sounded kind of cool, so I swooped it up. Alright, and next up is a film you guys are going to laugh, but I remember watching this kind of as a kid, younger, and disliking it, but liking it because it's fucking bad, but it's good, it's epic, and that is Waterworld, starring Kevin Costner, and Dennis Hopper, and I'm sure you guys know all about this film, so there's not really any reason to read the synopsis, but yeah, Waterworld, $9.99 at FYE, so swooped it up. Yeah, Waterworld in HD, fucking awesome. Yeah. Alright, next up, so Jeremy from the 22 Shots page had mentioned the other day that Best Buy was selling Crimson Peak for $9.99, and so even though I already own this, I went over there and picked it up. Why? Because it's a good movie, and for $9.99, I wanted to have a backup. I'm that crazy. So yeah, that's Crimson Peak for $9.99, but not anymore. It was on sale last week. So I did pick up Deadpool also when I was at Best Buy. I haven't seen this yet. I've heard it's good, and I'm excited to check it out. Yeah, not really like into the whole comic book adaptation stuff, but what the hell, I've heard from a lot of people that this movie rocks, so yeah, we'll check it out. Deadpool. Alright, so I did a trade with let me see here. Sorry, Jason Lloyd from the 22 Shots page. Well, that's how I know him, and I picked up The Forbidden Zone. We've actually done, well, not a trade, but I purchased this from him, and I've actually purchased several movies from him, and yeah, so I got this I think like the end of last week, and I have never seen this movie, and I've heard from a lot of people that it's fun, so yeah, it's music by Danny Elfman, and I think it's directed by Danny Elfman's brother, Richard Elfman. And it says, sexy Frenchie falls into an insane underworld ruled by a horny little king and his jealous queen. Chicken Boy comes to the rescue. only to have his head cut off by the soul-singing devil himself, played by Danny Elfman and the Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo. Frog butlers, topless princesses, and rioting school kids sing and dance in unforgettable musical numbers by Danny Elfman, Cab Calloway, Joseph Baker, and other great artists. Forbidden Zone is a timeless classic. So I guess it's like kind of like a wacky musical. And this is the limited edition put out by MVD Visual, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it says, and it's the, the Ultimate Edition, not limited. And it comes with the soundtrack, or it includes the soundtrack. So yeah, that's Forbidden Zone. I'm excited to check that one out. And so Moods had done, I think, well, the guys on the 22 Shots page, I don't know how many of them actually ended up doing their Top 10 Tuesday space horror. So this was in Moods' list, The Last Days on Mars, and it immediately piqued my interest, starring Liev Schreiber, and yeah, it just sounded really good from his description. So if you guys are curious about this movie, I'll spare you my reading the back of it, and just go check out Moods' review, or Moods' brief discussion on this on his Top 10 Tuesdays edition of space horror. But this is sweet too. It's the only magnet Blu-ray that I have that comes with a slip, so that's pretty sweet. And you can get this on Amazon for like $10. So, and it's also kind of like a holographic thing going on there, which is cool. So yeah, it's a sexy edition. Trying to pick it up so it looks like maximum cool, but my screen's just not doing justice. So let me take a drink here because I'm losing my voice. Hope everybody's having a good week. A good week. It's fucking Monday, but I hope everybody's had a good day, a good start to their week, rather. So this next one, somebody talked about it from 22 Shots, You and Your Horror Movies, aka Matt, and I contacted, I think, him and asked, no I didn't, I contacted the guys from well, first of all, it's Dude Bro Party Massacre 3, and so Matt said it was good in his review, and then I contacted the I guess the filmmakers, who the Facebook page of this movie, and I asked them where I could pick it up. They sent me the link, and I immediately purchased it. I haven't watched this yet. It's definitely on like the top of my to-watch list, because it just sounds awesome, and I want to watch it. Now I'm thinking about like other movies that I've recently watched, and I'm crazy. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna watch this real soon. Definitely excited to check this one out. It's kind of like an 80s satire / throwback to the 80s slasher, so, but fun. So yeah, that's Dude Bro Party Massacre 3. And there is no Dude Bro Party Massacre 1 or 2. I guess the story is told within the first few minutes of the film, explaining the first two, but Dude Bro Party Massacre 3, this one right here, is the only Dude Bro Party Massacre movie, so don't get confused. Alright, so even though I'm sure I have more, I'm not gonna go insane thinking about what else I might have picked up and I'm not remembering to show today. I'm just gonna get right into the unboxings. So I guess first up we'll do, this is another package, another purchase from Jason Lloyd, from my friend, fellow guy from 22 Shots page, sorry for lack of a better description. But I had purchased two movies, one of which I'm very excited. The other one, sorry if I didn't, now you can't see shit. So first I picked this up just because he was trying to get rid of this for a while on the Facebook page, and $6 is what I ended up paying for this. I already do own this film, but I said fuck it, $6 for another copy of Manos, The Hands of Fate, mint condition, obviously. Never anything wrong with anything that I buy from Jason. Highly recommend him. So he's just good. solid dude. So yeah, I picked up another copy of this. If anybody wants to trade for it or something down the line, just keep in mind that I have an extra copy of it, and it's fun. This movie's fucking horrible, but it'll make you laugh out loud because it is just so bad it's good. Like, and that is like the epitome of so bad it's so good. It's Manos Hands of Fate. I mean, the acting in this movie is atrocious, but it's fucking awesome. So funny. So this is kind of like the pride of my my purchase from Jason, and I didn't realize this was going to be sealed, so that's fucking even more cool. So this is the I don't even know what this is. Special edition. This is the film by Adam Albrandt, or is that how you pronounce this? Yeah, Albrandt, who did The Cemetery, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Which is awesome. Crossbearer, and I actually own this already on DVD. Which was the, where did I pick that up from? Fred Vogel, their company. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank on the name. But anyway, so this is a German, I believe, hardbox edition of Crossbearer. Fucking sexy. I'm not going to open it, I'm going to leave it sealed. But it's limited edition. On the back there you can see the number, it's number 37. And this is Region B, Blu-ray and DVD combo. It's all German, so I can't read to you the synopsis, but there is English language, I believe. Yep. So you can watch the film in English language. And I don't even know what the company is either. Illusions? Not sure. But yeah, this is a sexy edition. I got a pretty good deal on this too. And I'm going to go ahead and watch the DVD like tonight probably, because I haven't seen this movie still. And I bought it a while ago. Fuck, I'm really, really, really mad that I can't remember. I don't know. It'll come to me. So anyway, so really happy to have this Crossbearer. Awesome. Really nice edition. And it doesn't, I'm trying to see what it includes, but it's all in German, so it's hard to decipher. I guess I'm going to have to, if I do decide to pop it in, I'll be able to find out that way. But I'm just really happy to have this limited edition of Crossbearer. So thank you for that, Jason. Okay, so next up we will get into, this is a package from the cool people at, I believe it's Glass Doll Films. And I've been waiting for this package for a while. I ordered several of their movies, and I was getting kind of nervous because this is, I think, week 3 now. I had ordered it about 3 weeks ago, and it finally came. I was just getting nervous because this is from Australia. Glass Doll Pictures, I believe, is out of Australia. So I knew it was going to be a little while, but I was getting nervous because it was going on 3 weeks, and normally things come faster than that in my experience from Australia. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting everything out of the package here, and it looks as though I did. I'm not sure what this is. This was included Hercules or something? I don't know. I'll look at that later. It was included in there. Roadshow Film Pictures. Maybe it's something they're going to be releasing. Alright, so I've got 3... Ooh. Cool. Glass Doll Films little card. You guys can't probably... Well, there we go. So I've got 3 releases from them. First, we'll start with this. So Todd E. Walnuts had posted a picture of this film he had picked up from Glass Doll. Films. And I loved the artwork, the cover artwork on this, and so I immediately wanted to get it, but I actually didn't really know how to go about getting it. So then I forgot about it for a little while, and then somebody else showed it off in one of their YouTube videos, and I was like, fuck, I need to get this. It was Andrew Ballin, actually. So, yeah, I snatched this up. Really don't need this because I have the 2-disc edition from Dark Sky Films, I think it was, and then I also have the recent, who was it? Arrow Films Blu-ray that came out. But I couldn't resist. This artwork is just so sexy. I love it. And I love this film, so why not? It was only 15 bucks. And so inside here you get a nice little booklet. It's kind of hard to focus, but there we go. And it just says Eaten Alive on the back. Focus. It won't focus. But yeah, it's nice. It's about, let me see how many pages. Well, it's not numbered, but probably about like 15 or so pages. And it just has like, Murder on the Bayou, just stuff about the film, which I will read on my own time because I'm curious about that. But yeah, for 15 bucks, I wasn't gonna pass this up. I hate those stickers on the bottom right there. It's such a distraction. But what are you gonna do? It's a fucking sexy release. So yeah, like I said, I just was in love with the cover art on this release, so I wanted to swoop it up. And then when I went to the Glassdoll Films website, I actually found out that they had released, because I went to go purchase this on their site, and I found out that they had also released Thirst, which is I believe an Aussie, it says a superb exercise in postmodern horror. Thirst is a great lost classic just waiting to be discovered by a new generation of horror film fans. It says, believed to be the descendant of Elizabeth Bathory, the infamous 18th century countess who bathed in the blood of virgins to preserve her youth, Kate is kidnapped by a secret society known as the Haima Brotherhood. Held captive at their clinical compound, she discovers that humans are being farmed for their blood. In order to initiate her into their cult, Kate is subjected to psychological conditioning by the sadistic Mrs. Baker and the evil Dr. Gauss. With the help of her boyfriend Derek and Dr. Fraser, Kate attempts to break free from her vampiric nightmare. So this is, I believe it's an Australian film from the 70s. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's an Aussie film. And I do have the DVD. I've never watched it. But I just figured for 15 bucks, these were all like roughly $15. The shipping's a little outrageous because it's from Australia, so it's going to cost a lot to import this. But the film itself, not a bad price, $15. And again, you get a nice like 15-page booklet in the interior, and there's actually some interior artwork on this release as well, which there isn't any on the Eaten Alive release. I'll just show you guys. Well, you can't really see much, but it's actually kind of cool. It's hard to make out, but I think you can. And then you get the little booklet, Thirst. That's pretty cool. I like the, I'm liking Glassdoll Films, man. They've only got like 5 or so releases, so it's really easy to, if you want to start collecting their label, I would suggest you go over to their website, Glassdoll, I think it's glassdollfilms.com, glassdollfilms.com, all one word, or facebook.com/glassdollfilms, and you can scoop this up for 15 bucks, but that doesn't include shipping, so, but you could get their whole catalog, is what I'm saying, before, 6 months to a year go by, and then they have 50 titles. So I think I'm going to start collecting all of their titles, because I like supporting these little indie labels, imports for me, and just these companies that are like coming out of the UK and Australia, and they're just putting a lot of nice quality work in, and I'm going to support that for sure, because I like obscure horror and I like what they're doing, so I'm going to support them. So that's Thirst. And then the third and final release from Glass Doll Films. And Thirst and this one right here are their two newest releases. Eaten Alive's been out for a while now. Not too long, but I think at least a year. But this is Dead Kids, also known as Strange Behavior. And from what I've read, this is the only Blu-ray release of this film to date so far. So if you're a fan of Strange Behavior, aka Dead Kids, and you are wanting to pick up a Blu-ray of the film, you're going to have to get it from this company. But why wouldn't you? I mean, that's sexy as hell. You get the interior artwork again, not reversible, but interior artwork. You get a nice 15-page booklet, Dead Kids. I feel like I'm trying to promote this company, but I guess I am. I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. So you just get the 15-pager booklet. You get sexy disc art for one. I mean, for $15, like, why the hell not, man? Companies like Arrow and Scream Factory charging like $25, $30 now for some of their releases. $15, and then that's the interior artwork. Really nice imagery there. I'm liking it. I'm liking it, Glass Doll Films. I'm impressed. Really like that disc art too. That purple tint there is sexy. And I can't wait to pop these in. The one thing I can't say is whether or not I approve of the transfer, but it'll be interesting to compare it because I think I have the old school Elite Entertainment version of Strange Behavior, aka Dead Kids. This is the alternate title. But to compare the Blu-ray transfer quality will be fun and interesting. And I'll maybe do like a little post update just to comment on the quality of the transfers. And I will be comparing the Eaten Alive Blu-ray quality to the Arrow Edition Blu-ray. And I also dig these cases as well. You know, the UK and the excuse me, the Aussie cases are thicker than the American Blu-ray cases, and I like that. So that's Dead Kids, the third and final. I'm really happy to have this again. And this company was so cool. I've been in contact with Elio. He's like kind of like, I don't know, the main sales rep or what. Maybe he's the main guy at Glass Doll Films, and I had been in frequent contact with him, just kind of keeping up. He was curious to know the status of my order, where it was, because I had told him, you know, it's been 2.5 weeks now, still nothing. You know, he said he had mailed it out the day after I purchased it. So just, you know, the whole time, very supportive, very concerned. And he said, you know, if it doesn't come in by this date, which is actually today, we'll ship you out a new one, no problem. So fucking great company. Nothing but good things to say about Glass Doll Films. So yeah, that's it. Alright, and so the last thing I have for this update is from Diabolic DVD. Very excited to have this. Fast shipping. I got this. I ordered this on Friday of last Friday, and today's Monday. And here we go. So these are should be four films in this box. And let's see here. Let's see what we got. And one of which I'm really, really excited to have, but we'll just kind of go in order of how they're laid out here. So first up we have Killer Force, which is a new one. I'm not sure if it's out on the 17th of May, tomorrow, or the 24th, but it is an upcoming release from Kino. I might have just said Arrow, but I meant Kino. So that's a new release from Kino Lorber. I'm not familiar with this film. I've never seen it before, but you just got the cool disc art, which is the same, I think, as the cover artwork. No interior art or reversible cover art there. But so Killer Force stars Christopher Lee, Terry Savalas, Peter Fonda, Hugh O'Brien, O.J. Simpson, and Maud Adams. I don't know who that is, but it says it's dog eat dog in the deadly world of international diamond smuggling, where everything, life, love, or money, can be bought or taken. Enter a life of non-stop tension and action as ruthless diamond syndicate security officer Harry Webb ruthlessly pursues Mike Bradley, his co-worker, who unwillingly becomes involved in an operation of illicit plundering in the major mines of South Africa. Bradley comes face to face with a group of merciless mercenaries, including O.J. Simpson, Christopher Lee, and Hugh O'Brien. It's battle to the death as Webb uses his killer force to eliminate all that stand in the way of his prey, climaxing in a perilous final desert pursuit that will leave you breathless. Sorry, guys. Maud Autumns also stars in this all-star action thriller directed by Val Guest, who directed The Day the Earth Caught Fire, now in a brand new HD master. So, yeah, sorry I butchered that synopsis reading there, but cool artwork, and definitely excited to check this one out. Like I said, I'm not familiar with the film, but I'm into collecting Kino these days, and Kino's action and horror line I'm in. So yeah, that's Killer Force. And next up we have, let's see what we got. So this is a new one from Scream Factory? Yes, it is. It looks like it's I Saw What You Did, and I Know Who You Are, starring Joan Crawford. So this is an older film. I don't know if it's black and white. It is black and white. It is from 1965. And it says a simple prank call turns into a night of person-to-person terror in I Saw What You Did, a movie that dials up the heart-stopping suspense. Teenagers Libby and Kit have found a new way to entertain themselves by calling up random strangers and tormenting them with a warning. I saw what you did and I know who you are. But when a man who has recently murdered his wife becomes their latest victim, the tables are quickly turned, and this wrong number may mean that their number is up. Joan Crawford and John Ireland are among the stars in this chiller, produced and directed by the great William Castle, The Tingler, House on Haunted Hill. So that's awesome. I'm a huge fan of William Castle. I love both The Tingler and House on Haunted Hill, two of my favorites, with starring Vincent Price. So very happy to have this, and I think this comes out on the 24th, so it's a little early because I ordered it from Diabolic, but there's your interior artwork there, which is cool. And yeah, so I'm psyched to have this. I'm going to watch this real soon. I Saw What You Did. Alright, and it looks like I am just about out of Blu-ray plastic sleeves. That's okay, I've ordered more, so they'll be coming. But yeah, so psyched to have that one. And next up, we have, okay, so I am missing, I guess it comes out tomorrow. So this is The Witch. Very excited to have this. I've heard it's awesome. Horace Ball had mentioned that, ooh, that's not good. That this film was really awesome when it was out in theaters. And I've heard mixed reviews about this film. Some people, people who don't tend to like art house horror, aren't liking it, it seems. So, well, that's maybe an overgeneralization there. But basically, I've just heard mixed reviews about this film. But I'm excited to check it out. You know, I've wanted to see it since it was in theaters. Didn't get a chance to catch it when it was in theaters. So, yeah. So that's The Witch. And I think it comes out officially tomorrow is its release day. But nice little slipcover here as well. You get, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this in one of my DVD wraps because I can, motherfuckers. No, I'm just kidding. Because that's all I have right now. Alright, so I'm not going to waste your time anymore, but that is The Witch. Alright, and last up, probably the coolest thing that I've got, so hopefully you guys stayed to the end. Now, I don't like what I'm hearing. It's shaking in here, so I'm going to open this up first. I'm going to take very, 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 very cautious time opening this, because I was going to leave this sealed too. It kind of pisses me off, to be honest. The disc is loose in here, so it looks like it's fine though. I'm gonna get it out though. Sorry guys, bear with me for a sec. Got it. All right, yeah, it's it appears to be in fine shape. So I'll show you the disc first, I guess, so I don't have to put it back. So this is Delamore Della Morte Limited 84 films hardbox, mini hardbox. I love this film. It's my last name, so I've always loved this film. Oh, sorry. Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure I can show you that because even though it's nudity, it's artwork, and I think artwork is okay to show on what are you laughing at?
You can show that.
No, you can't. You can't show nudity on YouTube, but I think you could show artwork. Sorry. Anyway, this is number 236. This is a limited edition of 250. Only 250 pieces or copies of this made, and this is really sexy. I love this artwork, man. Sorry. My fingernail breasts actually look pretty cool. Yeah, this is just really, really nice. And I think Diabolic had this for sale like maybe 6 months ago. They had like 5 or something on their site, and I missed the boat on that. But it popped up, and Jesse, being the awesome dude that he is, held it for me. I had asked him to reserve me a copy last week, and he did. Fucking shout out to Diabolic. You guys are the best. Seriously, the best in the game. As far as DVD distribution online companies go, you guys rock it. So anyway, this is awesome. Really, really excited to have this. If you guys can get your hands on this, like, there's only 250 made, like I said. I'm really not sure where you can get it aside from Diabolic, and they've only had a few twice. And I can't imagine, this is number 236, so I imagine we're getting pretty close to the end here. The sticker's starting to peel too, that sucks. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's my haul. A lot of goodies today, so thank you for tuning in, and I will probably check back the end of the week, maybe even sooner, depending on what happens. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.